It all started 16 years ago. I was in my mother's womb, and whoosh, my mother's water had broke. After to what had maybe felt like forever, I had been birthed. I was born in a small town smack dab in the middle of America. The town was called Bellevue, Nebraska. I guess I was raised by cows or something. My parents, who both at the time were in the military, had been tasked with not one, but two chaotic, energetic demons. As a baby, I was definitely a handful. I was thick. Too many rolls to count. I would cry and eat a lot and developed a temporary, let's put it this way, insomnia. Let's face it, I had things to do, people to meet, and places to be. I would scream. At age 3, my mother, sister, and I moved to San Diego. My dad was on his first day out to sea. Not even 8 hours. My mother was in charge of the two rambunctious children. It was already challenging to be in a place that is completely new to you, but also have your youngest child run into a door and crack his head open. I was screaming bloody murder. A kind lady said that she would watch my sister as my mom and I would go to the hospital. So we left her there with a stranger, and I got stitches. We picked Haley up, and that's pretty much it. Fast forward a year, I had moved to Yokosuka, Japan. Now, as I had grown out of my screaming and crying phase, I had learned what hiding was. So I would hide, for hours, scaring my parents to death. It was a little activity I enjoyed in my spare time. Eventually, my brother was born. We moved back to Nebraska, then to Massachusetts, then back to Japan. And if you think I grew out of hiding, you're wrong. You see, one day, my family went on a little trip to this Shinto shrine cave looking thing. Well, me being the genius that I am, I hid and hid and hid. Well, after minutes of my ultimate hiding spy game, I was lost. You see, I wasn't very smart and didn't realize my family may have left without me. Being surrounded by only Japanese people who spoke very little English, my time had come. I had come to the thought of me being adopted by an Asian family, to have never seen my parents or siblings again. They found me. One of the most tragic moments of my life, I tell you. The end of my 6th grade year, I had moved back to America in this country road, yeehaw, rope slinging town, other known as Ramona. This is when I started out finding who, what, where, how, and why I am. I started enjoying art more, started cooking a lot, singing, dancing, but we won't talk about that, and appreciating different types of music, but not country. No, ma'am. I currently go to school at RHS and attend NJOTC. As of right now, I'm typing this at 11 o'clock at night because of procrastination. You have yeed your last haul, sir. Well, it's about time I go to bed, so I guess this is good night. Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay, bye.